On today's menu, a delicious recipe with superior flavors. A curried split pea soup. These here are beautiful dried split peas. They have this deliciously earthy flavor and a really delightfully soft texture once it's all cooked down. These dried split peas are really hard, so you do have to soak these overnight. For this recipe, you only need about 1 cup of dried split peas. Soak the split peas overnight with about 3 cups of water. Rinse and drain the split peas and set it aside. Preheat the oven to 375. 400 ml can of chickpeas. You can save the aquafaba or chickpea water to make a delicious thick mayonnaise like in the previous episode. Rinse and drain the chickpeas and place into a large mixing bowl. Pinch of salt, pepper, half tablespoon smoked paprika, couple tablespoons of olive oil. Toss. Spread the chickpeas onto a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Set the chickpeas aside. Three pieces of garlic, finely chopped. One onion, finely chopped. Chop 2 carrots into small pieces. Chop 2 sticks of celery into small pieces. Chop 2 potatoes into small cubes. One tomato, diced. Bake the chickpeas in the oven for 40 minutes. Stock pot, medium heat, 2 tablespoons olive oil, onions and garlic. Saute for 5 to 7 minutes. Carrots and celery. Saute for another 4 to 5 minutes. One and a half teaspoons salt. 1 teaspoon chili flakes. 2 tablespoons curry powder. Saute for about a minute. tomatoes. Sauté for a couple of minutes. Use the juices from the tomatoes to deglaze the pan. Split peas, potatoes. Give the pot a good stir. Eight cups of water or unsalted veggie stock. Give the pot a stir and turn the heat to medium-high. When the soup comes to a boil, turn the heat to medium, cover and cook for 25 minutes. By the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome, I'm glad you're here. Be sure to pick up your free ebook that I've put together just for you that has 5 super easy, unintimidating plant-based recipes to help you get started with cooking today. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check that out. Now, let's check out that soup. Man, that looks absolutely amazing. This is just quality control. Carefully transfer 4 to 5 cups of soup into a blender. Alternatively, you can blend the soup in the pot with a stick blender to your desired texture. Blend on medium-high for a few seconds. Carefully pour the soup back into the pot. Stir the soup to combine. Plate the soup generously. Sprinkle over some chili flakes, generous pinch of garam masala, crispy chickpeas, a small bunch of fresh arugula. Topping the soup is my favorite part, and this will take it to the next dimension. This is an incredibly delicious, smoky chili oil that I made in a previous episode. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check this out. This will make it young man cooking complete. Generously spoon over some delicious, smoky chili oil. You can now enjoy this incredible soup with absolute confidence. Four pieces of garlic, roughly chopped. Medium piece of ginger, roughly chopped. Three carrots, sliced. Next step, we're going to take a leek. Next step, we're going to take this leek and half slice it so that we can clean the inside. About 1 cup worth of finely chopped leek. One gala apple, roughly chopped. 1 tomato, diced. This here is a bit of a specialty ingredient. This is chickpea miso. It smells like heaven. It is incredibly delicious. It is amazingly aromatic, has this kind of sweetness, this saltiness. You can definitely use the traditional soy-based miso instead of this. But if you can get your hands on some chickpea miso, I definitely would recommend giving it a try. We're going to add this at the end so that it gets a chance to kind of melt into that soup, and it's going to be really, really delightful. Stock pot or saute pan, medium heat, 2 tablespoons avocado oil, garlic and ginger, saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Leeks, saute for 3 to 4 minutes. Carrots and apple, saute for another 3 to 4 minutes. Half teaspoon cumin, half teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon sweet paprika, half teaspoon turmeric, generous pinch of salt. Saute for a couple of minutes. Tomatoes. Saute for another couple of minutes. Use the juices from the tomatoes to deglaze the pan. About a quarter cup coconut cream. Give the pan a good stir. Four cups of water or unsalted veggie stock. Give the pan a good stir, then turn up the heat to bring to a boil. When the soup comes to a boil, turn the heat to medium, then cover and cook for 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, chop about 80 grams of broccolini into bite-sized pieces. Thinly slice about 85 grams of baby king oyster mushrooms. Non-stick pan, medium heat, a tablespoon of avocado oil, broccolini and mushrooms. Season with some salt and pepper. Saute the broccolini and mushrooms until you get some nice color. This may take about 5 to 8 minutes. Carefully pour the soup into a blender. Blend on high until completely smooth. Pour Pour the soup back into the pan. Add about a tablespoon of maple syrup. About a quarter cup of chickpea miso. Stir and dissolve the miso into the soup. Place the sauteed veggies into the middle of the serving bowl. Pour the soup around the veggies. Sprinkle on some chili flakes. You can now enjoy this umami-packed soup with absolute confidence. Bring a pot of water to boil for the noodles. Slice about a third of an Asian eggplant into quarters. Scoop out some extra firm tofu using a melon baller.
This is really just novelty. You don't have to make it into this shape.
Non-stick pan. Medium heat. Drizzle of avocado oil. Eggplant and 3 broccolini. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Set aside.
These are thick rice noodles, which would be perfect for this recipe. These are also called Yunnan rice noodles, and the package actually says to cook it for 8 minutes, but for some odd reason, after 8 minutes, they're definitely not cooked, nowhere near it. You have to cook these ones for, I would say, about 11 to 12 minutes, but just test them while you cook.
About 150 grams thick rice noodles. Stir the noodles occasionally to keep them from sticking.
This is red Thai curry paste. Now this one is actually store-bought just for today's episode, but if you feel adventurous and want to make your own from scratch, we've done that in a previous episode, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check that out.
Saute pan.
I'm just using a saute pan because I'm just making enough for myself today, but if you like to multiply the recipe and use a stock pot, you can definitely do that.
Medium heat. 1 tablespoon coconut oil. 2 tablespoons red curry paste.
Now it is absolutely crucial that we saute the red Thai curry paste and not just dump it in the veggie broth and just kind of let it dissolve. Absolutely crucial to saute it.
Saute for 4 to 5 minutes. One tablespoon curry powder. Stir in the curry powder to combine. One cup coconut milk. Stir to combine.
This is a delicious, really simple homemade veggie stock, and I'll leave another link in the description box below where you can check this out. Make this really easily at home as well.
Two cups veggie stock.
Add in the broccoli and eggplant, 3 tofu puffs, and the extra firm tofu. Give it a good stir, then cover and bring to a boil.
By the way, this episode is actually a bit of a companion video to one of the recipes that's in the Cook with Confidence cookbook. If you'd like to find out more information or take a sneak peek inside this book or the ramen cookbook, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check these out, as well as our new Young Man Cooking merch.
When the noodles are done, strain them out and place in the serving bowl. Depending if your veggie stock is salted, you may add some salt or soy sauce if desired. Pour the broth over the noodles. Assemble the toppings. Small handful bean sprouts. Sprinkle over some fresh cilantro.
Now that is a work of art.
You can now enjoy this comforting noodle dish with absolute confidence.
It's definitely recipes like this that makes dinner time really exciting. That is so incredibly delicious. It is unreal. Firstly, I mean, the bowl literally looks like a beautiful sunset or something. It's absolutely visually stunning. And then you have these delicious noodles that has that bit of chewiness and that bit of a bite. And you have these other amazing contrasting textures. You get that crunchiness from the broccolini. You get the soft chewiness of the tofu and the tofu puffs, as well as the eggplant. And the tofu puffs and the eggplant absorbs so much of that delicious broth. It really literally is an explosion of flavor when you bite into them. You get the crunchiness and the freshness of the bean sprouts, and they also add a little bit of that kind of cooling effect when you enjoy that with this delicious hot, little bit of a spicy kind of broth. The reason why it's crucial to saute that curry paste, you get this delicious and visually stunning kind of separation in that oil, in which you would not achieve if we just dissolved the red Thai curry paste in the liquid. Those noodles really absorb that delicious broth as well. The broth is so hearty and luscious. It's incredibly full-bodied because of that coconut milk and the fatty and the creaminess from the coconut. Then you get that kind of curry powder, spicy, aromatic kind of experience that adds an incredible, unique flavor to this dish. And then the fresh herbs, the cilantro, just adds that kind of freshness and even more aromatic flavor. I cannot get over how beautiful this looks visually. This really is turning your kitchen into a restaurant. It seriously looks like a painting that you can actually eat, which is absolutely amazing. I can definitely eat this every single day. To find out more information about those cookbooks, the Cook with Confidence cookbook or the ramen cookbook, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check these out, as well as the Young Man Cooking merch. Of course, as always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.